Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be heading to Brigade Orchards, which is located close to the airport in Bangalore. The reason I'm covering this location is as a lot of you had requested to cover properties around North Bangalore where there is better investment potential, and this is one of Brigade's prominent projects in this area. So let's try to find out what this project offers. About the project itself, it is a 135-acre integrated township. It comprises of residential, retail, and commercial spaces. When we speak about residential spaces, it covers apartments, villas, and even a senior living, which I'll talk about in the coming time. And there is also schools and medical facilities available within the township. There prominently 1, 2, 3, 4 BHK apartments. Most of the amenities that you think of is present in this township. Coming to the senior living facility itself, what I saw is so these are apartments exclusively designed to cover senior citizen needs. There's a Ramaya hospital located inside the township where these senior citizen homes are present. And The maintenance for the senior citizen living is higher at about 9 rupees a square feet. Coming to the location, as you can see on this map, this is right behind International Airport, which means it's further away from the city. If you see cities towards the lower end of the map, and now as you see, the road I was taking earlier was the satellite ring road that is connecting Nelmangla to around the city through Hoskote, and we have taken a left from there, and now we are heading. And this road connects us to Devanahalli, and then on to the airport. And in this road, after traveling a few kilometers, you will see Brigade Orchards coming up on the left. Coming to the other facilities that they are providing, they also speak about smart living, which means they are going to provide smart switches for both your fans and lights, and RFID cards for residents, and automated parking barriers for entry and exit of vehicles, and even Amazon Echo enabled homes. So most of the IoT enabled homes, you can say, in some senses. Yeah, and going back to the senior living facility itself, I think it's quite beneficial for people who uh, who need help and don't have anyone for them to take care of, at least in their close vicinity. So they provide better help, as the hospital is around, and as even it's close to airport. I think it's a very good option for NRIs whose parents are staying in the country and they don't have time to look after them. So this gives them that assisted living kind of facility. Yeah. I would say in some senses it's kind of a service apartment. Yeah, but I don't know much about it. Yeah, this what I know. And this we are reaching the entrance of the Brigade Orchards township. On the left, you can see the arcade itself, which is the retail spaces and maybe some commercial spaces as well. So to be honest with you guys, I went here on a Friday evening, and I couldn't see a lot of people here. Maybe people, I mean, I did see a few homes occupied, but majorly it seemed like not much people living here at this moment. I think that one reason could be primarily because most of them have bought this as an investment purpose more than for living, right? And you can see this is the township is quite beautiful, and they've divided these townships into smaller apartments, and they have names for themselves, which I'll go through on the model flat. And yeah, a lot of the inventory is already sold out, but yeah, there is still yet more to come, which I'll talk about in the video. And now if you see where we're driving, these are the roads, and these are some junctions. On the right, you can see uh, the school for Global Minds. I think this is a Brigade managed school. I might be wrong. But yeah, this is the school inside, and on the left you can find, I think this is Ivory Block, and phase one. And yeah, and you can see there are people around, but very less to compare to what you would expect people living at this scale of society. But for someone who likes peace away from the city and wants to just enjoy their life in a peaceful manner, this is a good society to consider. Speaking about the location itself, this is located off NH44, which is the road connecting from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. So it's called K2K as well. And so this is located behind airport, if you're coming from the Bangalore city side. So it's located nearly about 10 kilometers away from the airport, as you can see here on the map. Although the distance of 10 kilometers sounds quite large, the time taken would be quite fast because the roads are wide. Now, coming to the distance to the center of the city, which I usually consider Majestic as, it's quite large. If you see, it's about 40 kilometers, and in bad traffic, this could take about 2 hours, which is quite substantial. Looking at the miniature model, you see the arcade at the starting, which consists the retail spaces, followed by the medical center and the parkside senior assisted living. And you can see the other blocks coming up here, which are almost sold out. And now on the left is where you have Ivory, where you have inventory available, and on the right you have the villas, which are also sold out. And finally, you have the Fairmount, which has the luxury apartments available today. This is the view from the other side. You can see the villas again zooming in. This is the Ivory Block where the units are available. And there's a sports complex, and moving to all the other apartments that are going on. This is the entire brigade compound. This is the 135 acres we were speaking about. And yeah, you can see the senior assisted living and the hospital there again. Yeah, all in all, it's a great township per se, but the location on where it is can be debated whether is a good one or not. Yeah, the Fairmount is at the center at the last. Those are the luxury 3 and 4 BHK apartments at the end of the video here. Since most of us would be looking at investment options, I'll speak about the Ivory first. So if you see, phase 1 is done and sold, and phase 2 is where the inventory is available. So there are many configurations of 1, 2 and 3 BHKs. This is the 3 BHK that I'll start with. It's a 3 BHK 2 toilet at 1131 square feet, super built up. So this is the model flat. You can see this is the hall, which comes with a balcony of decent size. And yeah, this is the model flat at the location itself. You can see Brigade has tastefully done the interiors, and now moving on to the kitchen. The kitchen is of a decent size. I would say small for a 3 BHK, but still a decent size. And then there's another bedroom on the left, and there's a common toilet, and there's one more common toilet, and this is the master bedroom. And the master bedroom comes with a Juliet window, which is nothing but a standing window, which is a good thing to have rather than just simple plain windows. And I see a lot of developers doing this these days. Going to the master toilet. Yeah, toilets are of standard brigade sizes. This is the second bedroom, and this is the third bedroom, which could be a kid's bedroom. The bedrooms are of smaller sizes, I would say. Now, this is the master plan of few of the other units available. Take a pause and look at it. This is the 2 BHK, 2 bath configuration, 1.5 BHK as well, where they have a study room at the point 0.5. And finally, they also have a 1 BHK. Yeah, my personal take is that the Ivory Tower is more of an investment purpose tower, but the flat sizes are actually quite small. These are the specifications of the units itself, and you can see all the specifications by taking a pause. Brigade, I've seen in the past, I have always delivered good quality projects with um, good fittings and finish. Yeah, and they achieve this by doing a lot of it in house, juxtaposed to other builders who outsource a lot of such things. Yeah, most of the common specifications that you would expect come with the flat. Coming to the pricing itself, you can see the pricing coming up on the screen right now. You can take a pause and look at it. So the 1 BHK starts at about 42 lakhs all inclusive, excluding registration, and the 3 BHK goes to about 1 crore in the Ivory. And but if you want something to actually live in, I would suggest to look at Fairmount, where the sizes are more reasonable and but the prices aren't. So they started about 1.75 crores as you see here for a 3 BHK. Finally, I want to talk about the project itself. I'm just driving over the project to give you a feel of everything as I speak about the pros and cons list that I always give. The pro I see is this is Brigade, an A grade builder, and a listed one. So, as always, you can keep track of your investments better when they are a listed builder, so you have financials to track, especially if you're making significant investments here. And like I said earlier in the video as well, I've generally seen Brigade giving better quality buildings compared to a lot of its competitors, where the reason they are able to achieve this quality is because they control a lot of their construction in-house. They have an in-house construction unit for different parts of construction, let it be the tiling, the walling, the fittings and things like that, and the quality delivered is quite good there. uh, Coming to the cons, the main cons I see is these spaces are quite small, and the cost also per square feet is quite on the higher side considering the distance at which this project is located. The distance is also away, 40 kilometers away from the city. Today I don't think is livable. I don't know what it's going to be 10 years down the road, maybe a good investment considering it's near the airport. On the left of the video you can see the villas are also coming up right now. And yeah, what I also want to talk about is there's another project of Brigade which is also close to the airport. It's called Brigade Eldorado. It's on the other side of the airport, which is more closer towards the city, and the prices are also quite similar there, maybe a tad bit premium, but I think it's better to make the investment on that project. I'm just rather than this one. So yeah, if you're considering for making some investments on the North Bangalore side, I would strongly recommend you to check out that property as well, as I think that is better located. And in the time to come, if I get some time, I'll try to make a video on Brigade Eldorado as well. And the location at which Brigade Eldorado is present, there are a lot of other developers, prominent ones, which have flats there as well. So you do check them out as well if you're planning to make investment. The prices are on the similar range. It's just which builder do you trust more and which configuration you like better. I hope you found some interesting facts and useful things on this video. And if you feel the same, be sure to like and subscribe my channel. I'll see you in the next one.